Well, g'day everybody, and welcome back to NeoFly. We're down at County Squire S48. This is where we landed in the Islander now. I gotta tell you, I've got flight recording software. So when I do my external views and stuff, it records the flight, I play it back, and I take those shots, of taking off and stuff like that. One thing, if you guys use that, to be very, very careful of, is sometimes when you rewind that back to the start, it drops the aircraft at the start point, but it crashes the aircraft and says, wow, your aircraft has crashed. If you have NeoFly running when that happens, then the aircraft actually crashes and you lose it in NeoFly. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. So I'm basically, I am basically now without the Islander, and we're back in the Piper. It's one thing that I wanted to do. Now I'm just going to capture the display here. There we go. One thing that I wanted to do, the first thing is a big, massive shout out and thank you to Drew, who told me how to change the livery on the aircraft. So you can see that the Piper, you remember what Piper we were flying, it had a G, it had an English registration and stuff. If you click that little repaint button right there, you can see here you can actually select your livery, and for $5,000 you can actually repaint the aircraft to the livery that you want. So massive thank you to Drew for that. The other thing is there's a lot of changes to NeoFly 4 now. If we have a look in here, you can see stuff that people are selling, and you can see what they're buying as well. So you can buy and load your aircraft up with stuff and actually fly it to other locations. Not exactly sure how we know who's buying what, but I've got to work that out, and I will work it out for you guys as well. So that's the global goods market there, and you can click to select the market panel, click to select goods search panel. Only markets you have searched will be shown. So it looks like profit is based on selected selling market. So it looks like you need to if you want to select goods and stuff, it shows where they buy by the looks of it from the location that you're on. I'm not sure. I am going to have to work that out. So that is a good thing. The other thing is we can now hire pilots. So it's a pretty good update. Like it's been the devs continually updating it and putting the updates on the Discord and stuff. But as you can see, we can hire pilots and we can manage hired pilots and stuff like that, which is absolutely awesome. For now, though, we're going to jump into...
Hello, Captain. Nice to see you again.
Going to jump into the plane. I've had the plane transported over here for a cost.
Hello, pilot. Let's see what's on the books for you today.
And let's have a look at what jobs we can actually do today.
Ready for engine start.
We are ready for engine start, most definitely. Let's have a look at the jobs on the market. Where are the jobs on the market now? Okay, so what have we got? We've got a few jobs here. We don't want anything too distance here. That one's 71 nautical miles. That's not too bad. That's going to OG 16, and that is taking some barrels of fuel to Jim's airstrip, OG 16. That'd probably be a pretty cool one to do. We've got one going to W58, longest runway 2,000 feet. That is taking Caviar to Cedars North, which is a 27 nautical mile flight. Oh, it's gonna be really hard. This is a 22 nautical mile flight, and it is going to KUAO, and it is taking 933 pounds of whiskey to Aurora State Airport. I think we might do that one. Now I've got my scratch pad out, so we're going from Country Squire to to Aurora State, which is K. What is it? KUAO. So Kilo Uniform Oscar Alpha. Beautiful. Let's accept that job. We can't accept that job because I don't have enough remaining cargo capacity. Come on, Simi. Come on, Simi. There's one going to KUAO, which is one passenger. Yeah, we might do that one. Let's do the one passenger. So let's select that as the flight.
Greetings from the tower. We have a number of passengers that need assistance to board. Please confirm you are ready to receive them.
Flight briefing there. Longest runway, 5,004 feet.
Boarding passenger. Please stand by.
Perfect. All right, that should be good. Lovely. Now we can get everything organised and set the aircraft up and get out of here. Let's get out of drone view. We'll go and do our chocks, our tie downs, our cabin door, and our baggage door. We'll close that off. Lovely. All right.
Looks like everyone is on board, pilot. Let's get out of here.
Just forgot to change my throttle quadrant to single prop, which is right there. Lovely. Let's apply that and save. I was flying the Kodiak in the last flight that I did, so I thought I'd better set that up. Okay, lovely. Let's get everything organised. We'll make sure that the park brake is on. The park brake is on, most definitely. We've got those back there. Let's put our master battery on, let everything fire up and get itself working. Avionics bus. Beacon light is on. Lovely. Just get these things happening. Just make sure that our prop levers and everything are working. Okay, and for some reason, all of a sudden, after the update and stuff, my prop isn't working. Interestingly enough, everything else is working perfectly fine, but my prop isn't working. Okay, let's give that a little bit of a crack there on the throttle. Everything else is ready to go. And let's give her a start up.
Everything looks good from where I'm sitting. Taxi to the runway and take off.
Lovely. Set the idle to about 1,000. Let the aircraft warm up a little bit. Beautiful. Alternator on. And avionics bus 2 is on. Fuel is okay. Lovely. All right, that's really, really interesting. That is really, really interesting. Okay, no departure and no arrival airport. Let's set ourselves up a flight plan. I'm thinking of purchasing the 730. So we are at S40, 48, which is Country Squire. Yes. Set our destination, which is KUOA. KUOA. Why is it saying that there's no matches found? Well, that's interesting, isn't it? KUAO, you dork. I've done that so many times. Lately. Just got those letters mixed up. Okay, that is our destination. It's 23 nautical miles. Don't know what the wind is at the moment, so maybe we'll see if we can. We've got a traffic here. We can announce our taxi.
Sierra 48 traffic Piper November 4131 Charlie is taxiing to runway 26.
26 is going to be our departure runway. No worries, we can do that. So if we just click on there, actually we don't need to do that. What we need to do is let's go back. Is click on there and load a procedure. Do we have an arrival procedure for that airport? Arrival S6 maybe? Where are we coming from? Yeah, I don't think we'll do that. Runway 35 will probably, let's see, 2635. 35 will probably be the one that we want to land at. There's only no. Come on, runway 35. Thank you very much. And an SEA. What's that? Okay, I'm not exactly sure. Let's have a look at our map. We're coming in from the east, so I don't think we will load. I don't think we will load an arrival on that. We'll just head straight in there by the looks of it. All right, lovely. Let's go back. Let's have a look at our flight plan there. And we are taking off from 26. Let's bring we are on GPS. That's no worries. Let's bring up our actual flight plan on there so that we know what we're doing. Okay, lovely. Lovely. We've got our wind there. Our wind is coming from pretty well directly in front of us. So that's okay. All right, lovely. Just going to change our course around to 260 so we know where we're going. 25260 is right there. We'll also change our heading around to 260 as well, so that we are aware of what's going on there. Come on, keep rolling, keep rolling. Sorry about the messing around, guys. I haven't been in the Piper for a while either. I've had sort of a week and a bit of relaxation and sort of away from flight sim. So, okay, lovely. Everything is looking good there. That's what we want. Menu, we want terrain on. Oh no, we don't have the license on for that one, do we? No, we don't. So we don't have weather on this either. All right, lovely, lovely. I think we are almost ready to go. Okay, taxiing to runway, which we should be able to get out there. So we're going to taxi to runway 26. All right, let's bring our mixture. Oh, hello. What's going on there? Still not working? Still not working? No, don't do that. There we go, that's what we want. Alright, there we go. Sorry, control problems. Don't know why I'm having them, but I am having them. Let's put our taxi lights on. That's right, we don't have any taxi lights on this. We'll put our nav lights on. We'll put our anti-collision lights on as well while we taxi out. Okay, beautiful. Let's get this done. Sorry about the messing around, guys. A little bit of messing around there. We'll head out. Take off. It's actually giving us some taxi lines anyway. Come on, off you go. Off you go. Kind of doesn't feel like the prop is doesn't feel like the prop's on full. Maybe it's just the animation. I don't know what's going on. A little bit concerned about that now. Just a little bit concerned. Right, we are at 26. Let's confirm that. Yes, we are. There we go. Lovely. I'm just going to park up here and just check a couple of things out because I'm a little bit concerned about that. I have no idea what's going on with this prop. I'm getting absolutely nothing on it. Okay, and my thing is, all right, we're going to see what's going on anyway. We're going to see. Looks like we've got too much in regards to flaps. We'll go one stage of flaps, which should be okay. Everything else is ready to go. All right, lovely. Landing lights are on. And park brake is off. Let's fire this beast up and get ourselves going, guys. Sorry about all that messing around. And off we roll. Alright, bit of a headwind there. 1 knot. 1 knot is absolutely and utterly nothing, so let's try and keep him down the center of the runway. There's 60 knots. Give him a little bit more. And up we go. Nearly went off the edge of the runway.
Bon voyage, aircrew. We hope to see you again soon.
Alright, we've got a positive rate. We're going to bring our gear up. We're going to bring our flaps up as well. Going to trim the aircraft up a little bit. And 400 feet. 500 feet, we will turn. There we go. We'll turn in and track our heading. So what I want to do is I want to bring the heading bug around a little bit. There we go. Lovely. I want to bring the autopilot on and hold that heading. Bring the heading around a little bit, make sure that that's all working okay. We'll bring it around to line up with our track. (1,000 feet). Let's see if she keeps climbing a little bit. There we go, lovely. And I think we'll level out probably about there, I reckon. I'm not going to mess with the prop at this point in time. Not going to mess with the prop at this point in time. I don't know why the aircraft is not holding the altitude when it actually should be. So it looks like there might be some bugs and stuff that need to be sorted out in this, guys. She's still climbing. She's still climbing. Need to bring our heading bug around a little bit again. Now I don't know why. I do not know why the aircraft is actually climbing. When she shouldn't be. Alright, I'm going to turn the autopilot off and I'm actually going to take control of this and fly this manually. So it looks like there's a few bugs and stuff happening here. Definitely looks like there's a few bugs happening here since this Sim 10 update, and this is the first time that I've actually flown her since then as well. So, but we're happy to fly manually, aren't we? That's how we roll. All right, lovely. Going to leave the landing lights on. Flaps are up. Fuel is set. We're actually not too far out of our destination anyway, so lovely. I hope everybody is well. Pretty happy with the progress of the progress that's being made on NeoFly. They're doing an absolutely magnificent job. So I would suggest that if you've been interested in it and you've been waiting for some more updates and stuff, I would suggest the possibility of actually checking it out now, because it is actually it's at a point now where it's just where there's plenty to do. You can hire pilots, you can do all of that stuff, and I think that's actually really, really good. So it's probably the time to do that now, guys, if you want to do that. KUAO, let's see if we can have a look in there. Not exactly sure what's going to happen when we get out there. Let's just take that back and tune to Portland approach.
Portland approach Piper November 4131 Charlie is type Piper Arrow 2 miles southeast of 7 Oscar Romeo Niner, 3,300 feet. Request flight following.
Piper November for 131 Charlie Portland approach. Squawk 5654.
5654.
Squawk 5654 Piper Tree 1 Charlie.
Piper Tree 1 Charlie radar contact 2 miles northwest of 1 Oscar Romeo 73,300 feet. Altimeter tree 0.01.
3001.
Roger Piper Tree 1 Charlie.
Three 3001 is about there. Lovely. Perfect. All right, and we are flying manually. Flying manually. Let's let this beast settle down now. Now I have this issue in Flight Sim. I don't know whether it's laziness or I don't know what it is, but I tend to put pressure on either my left or my right foot on the rudder pedals, and I find myself when I'm relaxing, I find myself with the rudder pedals not being centered. I don't know whether any of you guys, whether that happens to any of you guys, but yeah, it's pretty interesting. And then I find myself, okay, I become conscious of it, and I've got a whole pile of left or right rudder in, because one of my feet is resting harder than the other. So it's pretty interesting, but I can't get out of the habit. I cannot get out of the habit. But anyway, it's nice to be back in the Piper. I know somebody had a chuckle at me the other day. It said fantastic video. I think it was on the one where we flew the Norman Islanders, so the last episode of NeoFly, episode 9. And had a chuckle because I was saying lovely all the time. Sometimes I can't help it in Flight Sim. It's just lovely. It's so nice being up here and so nice being in the air. I also feel like the old flight dynamics and stuff have improved a lot in Sim Update 10 for some reason.
Approach southwest 2284 is passing 10,000 feet, descending 4,000 feet.
That was that southwest that was up there somewhere.
Portland approach altimeter tree 0.01. Continue to wallop this plan.
Yeah, so I've found that that it's kind of it's, I don't know. It's not the aircraft manufacturers, or you know, like Just Flight or Coronado that have made changes. I think it's the changes to the winds and all that type of stuff that they've done in Flight Sim now. So I think that's it's changed. It's changed a lot. So KUAO Aurora State. We'll tune to their ATIS for now.
Kilo Uniform Alpha Oscar Airport Information Uniform 1500 Zulu. Wind 025 at 6. Visibility 10. Sky conditions
025 at 6.
Temperature 22. Dew point 10. Altimeter tree 0.01.
Runway 35, lovely. Runway 35 is going to be the runway. Let's change our course to 035. I'm guessing this is it here, right in front of us, and it is. Let's go to 035, 34, 35. Let's turn downwind. We'll see if we get any instructions.
Aurora Tower Piper November 4131 Charlie is 4 miles east, 3,000 feet with uniform to land.
Piper November 4131 Charlie, Aurora Tower. Altimeter tree 0.01, wind 025 at 6. Enter left traffic, runway 35.
Well, it says left traffic. I am actually on right traffic, but I think I'm going to roll with it. Hope you guys don't mind if I just roll with right traffic for now. Going to bring the speed down a little.
Piper tree 1 Charlie, wind 025 at 6. Clear to land, runway 35.
Clear to land runway tree 5, Piper tree 1 Charlie.
Okay, I want to get enough to get a stage of flaps in now. We're at 2,000 feet at the moment. There's our first stage of flaps to help slow us down a little. Just going to bring the trim up a bit. There we go, lovely. All right, see, not relaxing those feet again, so getting a little bit of, getting myself a little bit of rudder input in when I didn't want rudder input. Okay, lovely. Let's have a squeeze around, see if we can see the runway. There it is there. Just going to let her come down a little bit more. A little bit of power. Still not sure what's happening with the prop because I don't seem to be getting any change in prop if I'm changing pitch and stuff. So, interestingly enough. All right, let's bring a second stage to flaps down. We're going to get a warning for our gear, which I'm happy with. And flaps down. Speed's okay. Bring our gear in. Get rid of that incessant warning. Okay, we're on downwind. We're on base leg now. Sorry, downwind. What am I talking about? And we might do a turn now. Just going to bring the speed up a little bit. We're a little bit low at the moment. Although we're sitting at about 1,000 feet. Let's bring a bit of that in. Lovely. Bring a bit of trim up. See if we can maintain that speed. Bit nose up to keep our. There we go. That's better. Thank you very much. Just stabilizing the aircraft, and there you go. There goes my lazy foot again. I don't know whether you guys can see that. You see, you can see the aircraft trying to turn itself around and stuff because of due to lazy feet. So, all right, lovely. We'll hold this for now. Yep, there goes lazy foot again. I'm going to need to start working on this lazy foot. Definitely. Okay, start setting ourselves up for a descent. And we will turn our final now. Now I don't need lazy foot. There we go, lovely. There's a 6 knot crosswind. We're going to have a 6 knot crosswind there. We'll confirm that our gear is down. Yes, our gear is down. Our nose is trying to pitch up. Got quite a long runway. Probably don't need any third stage of flaps for this landing, I don't think. Just going to bring the throttle down. Getting a little bit fast. She's definitely blowing around. She's definitely blowing around down here. We're getting gusts of 12 to 13 knots. Still a little bit high. Come on, beast. Come on, beast. You can do it. You're my piper. You're my piper. You can do it. I think we're going to have to come in with a little bit of right wheel first on our landing. I really feel like this prop pitch isn't working. I really feel like it's not working. So, man, we're getting thrown around something shocking. What's going on? What the hell is going on here? Getting thrown around so much. The aircraft just doesn't want to stabilize itself. That's a little bit better. Just nose into the wind a little bit. Okay, so 3 on the gear. Landing lights are on. Yeah, she's getting pretty unstable there. 75 knots. We're getting a lot of change in airspeed, based on on the wind gusts. So definitely getting a few wind gusts. Let's bring him down. Let's bring him down. Let's give a right wheel first.
Transporter from dispatch. Nice landing.
Not
Go to the parking and put your parking brake on.
Not that
I'll be in
nice.
touch.
Not that nice. Not that nice. I had to bring her around. I don't know what was going on with the wind there, but we've got an 11 knot wind and I've got full left rudder on at the moment to stabilize the aircraft. Ooh, I don't know. That was a struggle. That was actually a struggle, guys, to get that aircraft down. What the hell is going on there? All right, lovely. So one of the changes that they also did make, oh look, we've got a little bit of grass down here, a little bit of texture issue.
Hypertree 1 Charlie contact ground on 119.15.
No worries, we shall do that.
119.15 Piper Tree 1 Charlie.
Bring our landing lights off. We'll bring our strobe lights off. We'll tune to ground. And nope, we've only got taxi for takeoffs, so that's fine. That is fine. We'll just taxi in. Yep, that was crazy. That was crazy ass. Let's make sure that our flaps are up. Everything's okay there. Man, I'm just yeah. Oof. It was a little bit of a tough landing. Guessing the winds didn't have, certainly didn't help either. But that's it. That's another NeoFlight. It's a little passenger run, 1 passenger. It's not much. It was only $1,000, but hey, you know, it is what it is. Looks like the airport textures here are messed up. It also looks like we're supposed to be going in there. I'm going to go in there. That's what I'm going to do. It's probably taking us to taxi to take off again. All right, in we go. There's no aircraft at all on the ground here. It's a big airport. Why isn't there any aircraft on the ground? That's pretty surprising, isn't it? I find it pretty surprising anyway. Interesting. Alright, well, that's fine. We'll bring them around here. We'll park in here. We'll run these guys over. That's fine. Come on. Come on. Yeah, this prop is not working. This prop is definitely not working. And we'll stop there. Lovely. Okay, park brake on. Beautiful. And let's kill that engine.
Okay, pilot. The guests are leaving the aircraft now.
Nav off. Beacon off. Fuel is at cut off. And everything else is okay. We can turn the alternator and bring off the magnetos and battery off as well. Phew. All right. Interesting. Well, it's cost us, we got $1,000, just over $1,000 for that flight. It cost us 192 in landing fees on top of that as well.
Disembarking finished.
So
Have a nice
interestingly enough, but there you go. That was an interesting flight. I have no idea. I have no idea what is going on with my prop RPM. Looks like there's a few bugs with this aircraft based on the update because that is not right. So, but anyway, there you go, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this one. A little bit of a rough and tough landing. Yeah, yep, a little bit too much left rudder, but it really wanted to weather vane into to the right there. When we were landing, so really interesting with a 11 sort of knot crosswind with gusts up to sort of 13. I think we were getting 13 or 14 on that. But I hope you've enjoyed this episode, guys. If you have, don't forget to hit like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, definitely subscribe. Again, big thank you and shout out to Drew for that advice on how to change the aircraft livery, because I am super duper happy with with being able to change the livery and having something that suits the region. It's perfect. It's perfect. Thank you very much. I'll see you later, guys. Ciao.